Alright, you guys ready? I'm not. Ain't looking forward to it at all. I hate cleaning. But we got that big pile of stuff that we got off the floor, swept up. And we're gonna get the trash bags. I already got one big bag of like cardboard boxes. I usually burn them out front of the garage. But we're gonna get some of these big bags and we're gonna, come on. Ugh. And we're gonna get that put in the, oh wow, how long is it? This bag's longer than any of my relationships. There we go. And we'll, and then we're gonna start scrubbing on the floor. And I don't know about this pressure washer deal because I ain't got no gas. But we might get it put in. So I'm gonna start on this and then I'll bring you back. I'm trying to get all this done real quick. I took today and tomorrow off from work, and then hopefully that'll give me enough time to get the golf cart in here. We'll start working on it, tearing it apart. So with that being said, I gotta get busy. So we'll take care of that and bring it back when we get the floor ready to paint. Alright, well, got this side done. The floor on level, so when I first put these down, it causes stuff to be on level, so I've got to fill that in with some wood, putty, something. It's the last piece right there, and I need one more sheet at least. I'm pretty sure that's 48 inches. See, I got a tape measure. Well, I know I got a tape measure. I'm just wondering where I put it. Oh well, I'm pretty sure that's 48 inches, 1632. Yeah, so one more sheet here. I got a piece left over that'll fit up there. So I still have to get one more sheet. I knew I was gonna probably be one sheet shy. And that's because I didn't do my ends on each side of the thing. I didn't add them in. And I didn't really add to around the door really. So made me short, plus the waist over there that made me short. But that's where we're gonna leave off today at. I doubt I'm gonna do anything on this floor. Probably not till probably Saturday tomorrow. We'll bring the golf cart here, start ripping it apart. Got a new steering rack and pinion that's got to go in it because of the things bent from the kids hitting the house. Fender flares to put on it, a battery meter to put on it, and I got some holes and some scratches that I got to fix on it, and I've got some green paint that hopefully will kind of match it, and we'll match it after I fix them holes, scratches, and then we're just going to clear coat it with some pearl in it. I'm not sure. I've got some glitter. I'm going to try glitter. If I had a blender, I'd try to blend it up a little real fine, but I don't have a blender. But we're going to try glitter. I bought it from Dollar Tree, basically like a Dollar General, but it's Dollar Tree. And we're going to see how that shoots. We're going to do a test panel probably tomorrow. Get in here with I don't know, we'll get something, cardboard, something, and we'll spray paint the green that I'm going to use for touch-up paint. And then we'll take this cheap Harbor Freight gun, and we will try to shoot glitter with clear coat. If it don't work, then we'll have to wait for some pearls, or I'd have to go to like maybe Sherwin-Williams, or we have a Bourne Paint downtown. They might have it there, but we're leaving off here. Pretty clean. I didn't wash the floor yet. I'd probably hold off on washing it and all that. I'm burnt out on trying to get this garage thing done. I've been dreading it. So, but we got the main parts of the walls up. Just this one back here, and that'll be it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright everyone, we back here this morning. Earlier in the video, you seen it. I was working in on the garage, getting that stuff done. I haven't finished up the walls yet, painted them or anything. I had, we did some paint testing and stuff like that. So that's what transpired in between making this video for y'all. So now we got the golf cart in here. We're going to tear it apart. We've got the rack and pinion to put on it. And we got to fix the brake light situation because it's not working. I think the switch is bad. And then we'll, depending on how long this takes to take this apart, we'll start fixing some of this body work. There ain't really much I can do about the scratches on this thing. But the scratches in the body we can fix. I got some bolts here. Take these out. Take these out. Take these out. I have to remove these all the way up off of here, so I have room to lift this body up over these, because I'll have to lift up and curve it. I'll have to pull these off of here. I'm probably going to chop them off right about there, and then I can get plastic caps and stick in there. Hopefully I want to see what the rear seat's supposed to be like, as far as how it mounts before I really go to chop that off. All these are torque heads, and this side panel over there is going to come off first. Sorry, my bag. They'll have to come off first, and then there's some right here, some Torx bits in here, Torx in there. I don't know if you want to call them bits or whatever, but there's only a few things that hold the front of that on. And I think, yeah, see, that's all just loose. So it's just a couple bolts up in there, or like screws. So that'll come off with video before when I did the headlights. It showed how it just come off after removing a couple bolts. There's one behind here. I think this may actually hold it. And then we'll pull this up off here. I know there's probably, like that bolt will hold it. These two bolts on each side, and probably, something back here underneath this panel. The rear bumper will probably, I'd like to change it, man. I may try to fix it, but we'll see how that part goes. We got some fender flares in I showed on the other video, which is cool. They look, well, I set them up there. Kind of didn't fit right. Well, I kind of tweaked them a little bit and twisted them, and they fit in there good. Once I get it, I'll have to tweak them and screw them as I go. Start back here and then get it, because it kind of don't line up right here. I got to get to here, and it's pushed way up here, and then I pull this in, and then it lifted up to here. So everything will be flush them out against the body. So I'm going to get the seat off, this up here off. We'll have to figure out how to hold that up. Probably just use a 2x4, or I got the Raptor and a couple ratchet straps. We might just ratchet strap that to the ceiling, because I don't want to undo the front. I don't have to undo the front to get that off. So I guess I'm gonna get started. Trying to get a way for this GoPro to charge. I shouldn't say charge. I don't think they charge while you're recording. So I want to do it, maybe time lapse this, but I think it's got to be battery's got to be out of it and plugged in. But I want to try plugging it in and time lapsing. I don't think it will. It will without the battery in it. With the battery in it, I don't think it will. So with that, I'm going to set up for time lapse anyways on here, and we'll tear this side off on time lapse so you guys can see it. Made me up a little stand too. See, I even got battery bank and a little piece of metal up here, so I can. We'll probably time lapse this side since it's more lighting over here. and then we'll bring you up in there for the dash. I tore the front apart. I've never tore the rear body off of one of these, so I haven't taken off one of these roofs supports, but it's all just nuts and bolts. So it's going to be an adventure. It'll be cool to see what the color is. If you guys want to see what the color is, it's in the video before this one, so go check it out. Well, I was going to time lapse this, but it's actually everything's coming out pretty so fast that there ain't really no reason to time lapse it. You got see here, I've seen me do on the other side. And after this one here, there's see these just kind of clip in, they fold in there. So, which is cool. Set that behind me. And then there's two bolt screws, and actually that's slotted where you don't even need to take them all the way out. Of course it's, let's see. Well, we'll get these out the way, and oh, my knees. Got a cup over here. We'll throw all the bolts in there, screws into the cup. They're all the same size anyway, so I'm just throwing them in there. I'm gonna put these two back in over here. Wasn't no reason for me to take them all the way out. I'll be able to wash this whole machine down. So once I get it all apart. Now these are different. These are threaded like a regular bolt. Them are threaded like a drywall screw. So we'll have to be mindful when we go to put that back together. What you guys heard fall off earlier was washer. Lost the washer for that right there. There must be something underneath here holding it down. I'm gonna take my jacket off. It's 65 in here. So, get you guys to turn it over here so you can see a little better. What in the hell happened there? Oh, that thing coming down here, guys. Give me a sec. You're gonna be a little dizzy, I think. Oh well. Pull you back and check it out a little better, I guess. It's got these little push pins that hold that in, and all your trim work pushes it in too. So. Brake side, or throttle side, I should say. Come on. Come on. There we go. Up there. There's that piece. I can actually spray that part, that thing. Yeah, see this? No? Must be these then. I thought they might. I didn't think they ran all the way through there. Them are like machine screws too. So then there's these push pin type things. I'm sure we got to take this stuff off too. But there's these things. You guys never seen them before. You kind of push them in to get these out the centers. Push them down in. Ooh, I don't want to drop it out of there. Stay in there. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, she went in too far. There she goes. Look, there's instructions. Ain't that cool? But I've taken them things out before on trim working cars, and then you can just basically push that back through, and then when you stick them in, you push it down to the first click or two or whatever it is. Push it down until it's flush. You know what I mean? Probably stick them in that cup because I'll lose them. Few loose up here. I'm gonna try to get in here and get these guys in there. Ooh, them are actually smaller. Let's see. I know I brought some a smaller one over here. Because I didn't know what size it was gonna be. To stick it in my jacket pocket. Because I grabbed that's probably a 30 and not a 40s. So, no, my luck, it is. I'll probably have to go over there and get it. But, well, I'm gonna have to find that. There they are. See, that's a 40. I'm pretty sure that's a 30 in there. Yeah, she's a 30. So I have to run and find a 30. Alright, I found what I needed. It was the 30s. So, come on. Is that even, that's a 30? I'm pretty sure that's the 30. Yeah, so it's T30. Come on. Yeah, this thing. Oh, what's up? You plug in this GoPro to charge, and it automatically turns on. I don't like that because it don't charge. It'll say it's charging, but the thing stays the same. I can't never. It's like I'm constantly changing batteries. Let's see. Yeah, see, look at that. She's all loose. Gotta pick up that. I missed one somewhere or something. What did I miss? There's that screw. I'll make sure I get that. Must be a secret. Oh, there she goes. Can't let it fall because my headlights are tied into it. My headlights. Circuit box is supposed to stay back there. I don't know how it's on Velcro. I don't know. You see, to get the headlights out, all we gotta do is push some metal tabs in, and she'll fold up out of there. Yeah, my kid, boy, she got her dirty. She likes to drive it in the yard and all that good stuff. So I believe the hardest part's gonna be this back here. I believe I got the taillights already undone. Let me get this out the way. try to find my little gizmo. So I'm going to take this panel here off. That ain't it. Gosh darn it, I thought that was it. Yeah, I guess it is. Well, it works. It's not the... Oh, come on. That's a Torx, and that's an Allen. Works right up in there, so I ain't gonna complain. Ah, come on. Yeah, this is gonna take a while to get these out, so I'll get them out. So this just kind of pops up out of there. Come on. It's got these clips in there that hold it. They just kind of go down and lock in there. You got to pry them up. I see that's holding. That's it. She's fully loose, everybody. We just have to get that stuff off there now. So, I have to find a wrench that fits it. I gotta strap that up somehow. Got a ratchet strap. I think that's what I'm gonna use. So let me get set up with the ratchet strap and all that, and get my wrenches ready and bring it back. All right, I'm not sure if that videoed this or not, but I just went back and kind of looked, and it don't look like it videoed me taking that stuff off. If it didn't, you know, blame this GoPro. It's irritating. Anyways, I explained this switch I gotta pull out. Then once I get that switch out, then this will all come up. If you guys look, I have room for one more of these batteries. I may end up getting another battery, and I'll have 2 batteries, so I have longer run time. That's another thing I want to do. I think I pointed out in what I thought was recording. I'm not sure if it did, so if I'm repeating myself, ignore me. I pull this bumper off so we get better access to the steering gearbox. You look at that. Look how bent that thing is. I think that's supposed to be straight, because that one's kind of straight. That's where my kid hit the house. Well, I think the neighbor did. The neighbor's kid hit the gas meter, not actually the house. But all right, well, I'm gonna get this switch pulled out of here. I know I brought the Torx bit with me over to get the size I need, and I have misplaced it somewhere. So, all right, I gotta go get some more tools. All right, I pulled out the 4 screws there, and then there's 3 Phillipses on the back. Oh wow, looks like there's metal in there. So, clipped on here. So I loosened these 3 up already. I'm pretty sure that this just unplugs. Yep, see there's that. I want to say that's the reed switch, how it's positioned. I don't know if that's actually got magnet. That might be that's a different type of reed switch maybe. I'm not 100% positive, but it may not even be called a reed switch nowadays. And again, I think that is still called the reed switch. I think that's still a reed switch. Probably just an updated version from the early 2000s or so. I don't know. Late 90s. I just put them back in there. We'll put that right there. So, yeah, let's see if we can get it pulled up off there now. just like that. We got a roadster body. Built us a roadster out of that. Oh. Yeah, and she is a part, and she needs a bath. Everything on here is filthy. I mean, I will spray all this off, and this cart is actually like leaning. It's almost like this side needs to come up right back here. And I know this floor ain't that off. So I don't know what's up with it. I think I might have to put a spacer in there. Now that I got the body off and all that, it'll make it a lot easier. I'll stick a spacer in between that block and the leaf spring. Raise this back end up some so it don't look like it's leaning. It's like it's probably because me being fat, I wore this leaf spring out. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get up here and figure out this brake switch, and then we will do the steering rack and pinion on the bad boy. So I'm the one that's installed this stuff. I did this stuff. I have a video of me making this street legal. Man, I don't want to damage that freaking switch, that's for sure. No wonder why this takes so long to charge. The charging wires are small as heck. I guess it don't really take it that long to charge. So it's got these little push pins that hold this floor down. Four of them. I wouldn't call it like an access panel, floor access panel. I don't know what you want to call it. Here's that switch. Let's get some light down here. What is that? Oh, that acts the emergency brake thing. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, this thing's got to be. It's got to be spaced that way some. See, it should be off right now. Of course, I've got the lights unplugged. So they should be off right now. On, off, on, off, on. But when they sit like that so long, it's like they go off on by themselves or something. But I wonder if I can tighten this up a little bit and I'll pull that back tighter. You see, that's all it's just been going back. It's just like that. Let's tighten this up, see what happens. Maybe that will figure it out, maybe. See if I can find me a wrench. Man, that key, the battery. Yep, she's a 15. I gotta figure out where to set it. There it is. Just a minor little adjustment. The brakes don't come light comes on now. I turn the key on. That's cool. That's cool. That's all that was a little spring adjustment. She felt loose right there too. I ain't gonna go super. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, if I can do that with my hand, then we're good. Sweet, we'll call that good. Before you mess with anything like this, electrical on these, point this out real quick, because there's this switch right here. Run, storage, and then tow. When you run storage, it will charge. I don't think it will charge while it's in tow. Obviously, I think because the thing would be saying it's be moving. But well, I'm glad I got the brake light figured out. So I'm gonna work on getting this loose. This front bumper. Eventually, we're gonna get a different bumper to put on here. Probably I don't think it'll be, this piece might still be there. I'm not positive. I don't know what kind of bumper or how it's going to stay attached or whatnot. So I still need to grease the bushings up here and the spindles. But, all right, I'm going to get that moved. Man, I don't think that motherfucker's bent. I don't think she's really bent. You mother. Alright, well, this stupid GoPro, man, didn't record again. I don't know what's going on, man. I hit the power button or the record button. I don't know. But anyways, I've got that loose. It was held in by 3 of these fellers, 45 Torx, and the this bolt went through the universal joint there to couple onto there. You got to take this bolt all the way out because it goes into there and it locks it from sliding off. And that's all the way around, so it don't matter. But you got to make sure you pull it all the way out because that actually keeps that from sliding out. I'm gonna go in and get the other steering box. I don't think it was a steering box, and it don't look like them arms are bent now. Once I got it out of there, I think they sit in there that way. But these bolts here were loose, so I'm kind of thinking maybe that was the problem. Oh well, I'm putting a new one in anyways. Alright, I'm triple checking, making sure it's recording. So we'll get this slid in here. So we'll see see if we can get her hooked up without a big fight here. Alright, that slid right on there. And she slid right up in there. That was nice. Very nice. So I bought this used off of Amazon, and you can tell somebody's tried installing it before. They put some looks to be some anti-seize or something on there. I don't have no problem buying that stuff used off of eBay, or not eBay, Amazon there, because you know, a lot of times people, they'll pay for it and they'd be like, yeah, I ordered the wrong part. So you get a part that's brand new, still in the box, basically, because they bought the wrong part. So I tend to go with that. I save a lot of money that way. So I ain't gonna say a lot of money, but money anyways. So see, they were putting this, oh my god. So we're putting that, this bolt back in here. And you can tell it's not wanting to just kind of like slide in there, so you'll have to either pry up or push down on this, whatever way it wants to, that needs to be for it to line up. We might be able to look in here and see which way it needs to go. I can't really tell. It looks to be lined up. I'm pretty sure there was a washer on that. Yeah, there she went. A lock washer. Can't never be too safe. And we'll screw her in there the whole way. I don't want to pound on her too much to end up not being able to thread in there. What do we got going on? What's wrong? Come on. Don't make me weld you. Alright, well, you know, you guys get the idea. If you have that problem where you can't get it in, I don't know what to tell you. Beat it with a hammer. So, yeah, let me fight it off camera, how I always do. Alright, so you guys see me doing an alignment on one of these. It's on a club car, and I did it on my Suburban a little bit yesterday. That video will be up probably next weekend or so. So basically, I want to get this tire. I'm just eyeballing basically. She looks pretty straight that way. Kinda, yay, nay. Let's give her a little kick back that way a little bit. Okay, now we'll come over here and check this side out. She looks fairly straight. So my steering wheel wasn't straight when I got my tires straight. So, and if you look at my tie rod ends, my thread here are about the same distance away. So my steering wheel should have been straight. So what I did is I just took this off. It's the coupler. And we're gonna install it so the steering wheel's straight. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Actually, I could have been off anyways when I put it on, so. And then if I need to do any tweaking, then and see, you want to loosen this up when you try to put this bolt back in. That's what was my issue earlier when I was trying to get that back in. I had to loosen that up, and let's see, we can just wiggle that around until that slides in there. Let's go. You're gonna make a liar out of me now. Let me adjust one more time before we actually get that in there, because it is off still a little bit. Oh. Alright, I don't know if you're able to see what I'm trying to do here. But I'm trying to get that bolt to go back through there. I believe she went through there. Was that loud, guys? Was that loud? I bet you it was. Don't tell me it wasn't. And then I'll tighten this one up, and then we're gonna call that good for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today. I'm tired. Day of rest anyway. It's Sunday, and there I am. I'm out here working all day. I still gotta get to work on the Suburban. I'm not gonna do that today. Probably do it next weekend. There we go. Steering is complete. But I need to take it for a ride to see how the wandering and stuff is. So yeah, she feels 100 times tighter already. Now I don't know if it was the loose bolts holding that in or not, but so next time you'll see this, will we work on it next weekend? I'm not positive, because I gotta get that Suburban, I gotta get that front brakes on it situated. Oh, you know what? One more thing I want to do. So I got a battery thing, and lo and behold, when I pulled this off, I believe that's a battery gauge connector. So I'm gonna run in the house and grab the other connector, the connector that I got, or the actual gauge, and we're gonna wire that in and see if that's what that is. So I'll be back out in a minute. Well, I wired that in. I cut the plug off of it, and it don't work. It's only 14 volts coming out of there, and I need 48. And I even hooked it up to the 12 and to the 1224, and it didn't work right. I don't know why. It lights up, goes green, goes back to yellow, and shuts off. I even had a gray wire hooked up. So that's gonna be it on this video here. We will see you guys on the next one, and next one will probably be working on the Suburban, and then the one after that will be painting this thing. So of course my strap fell, and yeah, so be on the lookout for that video for the Suburban, and we'll see you guys on the next one.